Matt, first win on the board. You must be amazingly proud of the lads for that out there today.
Yeah, I mean, obviously delighted to get the first win. Who wouldn't be? But yeah, I'm really proud of the game plan we put in, the way they executed it, the lads that came off the bench, and how we tweaked things, how they followed it. It was absolutely brilliant from all of them. They've all committed today to a plan, and we've got the result on the back of that. So delighted.
And you've done it not just against any team, you've done it against a team who are chasing the playoffs.
Yeah. And I think I don't want us to get too excited and too carried away. It is a good win. It's 1-0. It's ground out. We had loads of chances. I think first 16, 17 minutes, I think it was. I think we had about 8 shots. So, we know we've got work to do at that end to be more clinical and ruthless. And then at the other end, like against Melton, dug in and fought to make sure it's secure and safe for us, which is great. And the fact that the whole team are on the same page with how we're defending against the ball, superb.
You were only up the road at Hina 2 weeks ago, and the progression from then to now through that Newark game is really noticeable.
Yeah, and the stats confirm that as well. The turnover of the ball's less, the entries into the attacking third is higher, retention of the ball is a bit better. It's still not where we want to be. It's still very much work in progress. I said the first couple of weeks would be hard. This is part of that hardness, we've got to work through. But hopefully, everyone, board, fans, reserves, everyone connected, juniors, they can see that we're trying to do something and that they want to get behind it. And it's going to be about working hard.
And there's a determination to play some nice football, isn't there? I know it's nice patterns in the middle there. So is that something you've bought in?
Yeah, last 2 training sessions we've worked on how we work in the middle, and it wasn't necessarily about increasing pass or anything like that. It was about setting people in certain areas of the pitch. So when we're out of possession, when we get it, how the transition works. And today, I would say probably 65-70% of the time, and we'll watch it back, but we got it how we'd rehearsed it. And that's where we want to be with it. That's what we want to be doing.
And it felt like last week that you had some chances but couldn't convert them, but you got that chance today and converted it. It felt like a big goal, a real moment that you can take forward now.
Yeah, I think you could. It was like when the bottle of pop's been shook up, you open the lid and it all fizzes out. That's how it felt for the emotions in that moment, because it's been a long time without a goal. And yet, we hit the bar in the first half, didn't we? We hit the woodwork last game and the game before. So it just felt, oh no, please, not another game where we do everything right and don't get the goal. So then when Josh scored, we've been getting on at him to get at the back post, and this time he's come around the front post and scored. So, good. Really delighted. His movement and the little set to get him into that area, again, it comes back to that, what you asked me about before, around how we played through the middle. So, delighted.
And I know some of the lads were hurting last week at listening to all those Newark celebrations, but I could hear it just out here waiting now. Got the music on, big celebrations in there, and deserved. Nice moment.
Yeah. We need to be careful that we don't get too high when things are going well and too low when they're not. It was hard picking them up last week because for 74 minutes we felt like we'd done really well, and then when the first goal went in, we're then trying to get back into it. We're trying a few things, not quite working. We didn't get a bit of luck, and then 2 goals in the last 3 minutes was it? In the injury time, it just really killed you. It gets you really down. And then today we've got the complete opposite, where we've scored and we've seen it out and we're buzzing. So we can't be really high and really low. We've got to try and find a way of enjoying it, even when we're struggling. We don't enjoy the moment of what we're trying to do and feel good about how we play. And I think we saw that certainly the first half today. Players were playing like they felt good, like they wanted they weren't under pressure. They could get on the ball and they could knock it about a bit. And we're going to have more of that, definitely.
Yeah, they are increasing in confidence, aren't they? It's easy to come in as a new manager and change everything, but you've stuck with the lads that were here. They're a good group, and they're rewarding you for that now.
Yeah, I made them a promise that we're not going to bring a load of new lads in and start, ripping everything up. There's enough change when managers change, and it wasn't just managers that changed here. They were close friends, really close knit group, and there's a couple of them. Even today, we were talking to 2 of the lads in the tunnel about it. They're missing friends. They're missing people that were close to them. So we've got to reinvent ourselves and be different. So really keen to support them through the transition. On the flip side, we have got some new lads who've come in. Lewis Green, I'm delighted with him today. He came off the bench Newark and had an impact. So on here today, we were like, go on then, carry that on, and he did. And young Jack, Lewis Rowlands having another go. Coming back through from done really well with the reserves and getting him involved. Feels good to have that opportunity for freshening it up a little bit.
you have touched upon it. It's important to remember that this is still very much a process.
Yep.
But lots to take from today. Nevertheless.
Yeah, we're going the right way. That's the bottom line today. We're going the right way. We're not there yet. We've got a lot more work to do. And the plan for the next 6 weeks is we know what we're trying to do. We know what games we're looking at. And the win here today is a step in the right direction.
And I'll just give you that little pick-up ahead of what will be a very entertaining game, I'm sure, on Wednesday evening at home to Lincoln United. And then you're back at home next Saturday, AFC Mansfield. So
yeah, AFC Mansfield doing well, pushing for playoffs. Very similar sort of script to these guys. But yeah, we've got that midweek here with Lincoln United. So there's several of us in that dressing room who know that club and have a connection to that club, and it'll feel different. So we've got to prepare for that. There's probably going to be more on the mental side than the physical and tactical side for me personally coming into Wednesday. So